We're here at the Kerry County Library with Tommy about the Rose exhibition here. Tommy, tell us a bit about it.
Well, Kerry Library has hosted a festival, historical exhibition of the Festival of Kerry really since about 1984, which was roughly around the same time as the library opened here. And it is compiled really from the resources and the sources that the library holds, for example, the newspapers, photographs, different memorabilia, for example, festival programmes, items that have been donated, like the tiaras, etc., have been donated over the years. And of course, we have a very extensive Kerry local history and archive section, which people can actually come in and see the newspapers here free of charge, and you'll get the story of the festival year by year, which were really well covered in all of the newspapers of the time, in particular the Kerryman, and since about 1972 Kerry's Eye. So it's a wonderful record of the festival really, and there has been a book published on the festival a number of years ago by Ryle Dwyer. He did the Rose of Tralee historical record. So that's the only published record of the festival, So other than that, you're really relying on what we collect in any given year.
Mm-hmm. You've collected many programmes over the years and you can see how it's evolved. So tell us a bit about that when collecting them.
Yeah, it can be quite a challenge really, just to make sure you get them year by year. But here we have some of the earlier ones, but maybe of particular interest are the programmes related to the festival, the racing that was held in conjunction with the festival, now no longer with us. But I think it shows you the importance of collecting items as they happen, and it's probably part of our brief as a library that we collect things day by day, year by year. Examples, the weekly newspapers, the weekly advertisers. We collect everything about Kerry or written by somebody from Kerry. So it's important that we as a library continue to do that.
Aoife, you're a Rose of Tralee superfan and you've been collecting loads of things over the years. So what's here at the Kerry Library about the Rose of Tralee that you've collected?
That I've collected. So back in 2003 to 2007, like I'm born and bred Tralee, so I loved it as a little girl, like all these people in lovely pretty dresses and everything up on the TV and the parade and everything. So I used to collect their autographs, which was a big thing. Back in my day, I'm not sure if it's still done, but I used to collect all their autographs every year and cut out the pictures from the Kerry's Eye or the Kerryman and get them to sign beside their picture and decorate them all and everything. And trying to get a full house was very difficult because obviously the roses are in so many different areas throughout the festival. But yeah, I was here I think every year for the Rose when they were here on the Saturdays. And yeah, coming after football, and I used to be in my football gear and everyone else would be in lovely pretty dresses. But yeah, it's funny how things have come full circle now to working in the library here. And
now you get to deal with them.
Now, yeah, on a completely different perspective, but yeah, it'll be fun on Saturday. Yeah.
Now there is a lot on display here, Aoife.
There's a huge amount.
What people can see if they come and visit.
Yeah, so there's a huge amount of history. Like there's the books that were published, like as Tommy mentioned, the programmes, and even just to look back through all the headlines from each year of the festival, like in the various different newspapers, it's amazing. And obviously to see the tiaras in person, like you see them in pictures and on the TV, but to see them in person here, it's amazing. And all the different Newbridge, when they were the sponsors, the different Newbridge memorabilia and different bits and pieces that have been donated. Like, for example, there's like original sheet music of the Rose of Tralee and like glasses that would have been in the restaurants and pubs during the festival going back over the years. But yeah, it's a huge amount of history collected in one room, so it is, and all the pictures and everything. It's lovely to come in and look through all the pictures and see all the different faces. And all of the roses are so still involved. I know people have come back every year to it, like they make it their holiday to come back, so it's amazing. It's so lovely to see it again after COVID has put a dampener on things for the last few years.
Tommy, this expedition is going on for a while, so tell us a bit about it and how people can come in and see it.
Well, I suppose firstly, what's on display here is only a part of what we have. Really, we've lots of files relating to the festival from the very start, but this year's exhibition is open until the last day of August. Right, we keep that in our heads. It's open during library opening hours. We're open 6 days a week from 10 until 5 and until 8 p.m. on Tuesdays. So it's free of charge. It's available here as part of the service that we provide in the library. So I would encourage people to spread the word. Come in either before, during or after the festival. And really, I think it's worth looking at. And I'm sure people will enjoy it.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Tommy, for your time.
You're welcome.